OnePlus is having an event on the 14th of October and they're going to be releasing 5 devices, but there is no OnePlus 8T Pro. And the OnePlus 8T might not have wireless charging. We should be expecting a OnePlus Nord, maybe 2 OnePlus Nodes, and we're getting a limited edition OnePlus 8T. Wow, OnePlus is doing something. Hi there, I'm David, your favorite Digital, your favorite tech enthusiast. And usually at this time of the month, there's always so much noise on the internet, especially when an event is coming up or a few devices are about to be released, and not everyone likes that. But I'm here to help you cover all the rumors, leaks, and confirmed specs a few days to the major event. So if you're into that, hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so you'll be notified when I release a video. And if you've done that, let's go. Okay, so the OnePlus 8T is set to be released on the 14th of October, and there have been rumors and leaks. Some of them have been confirmed, and some of them will just have to wait until the 14th before we get any info on them. So I'm going to give you the rundown and what to expect right after this. There have been leaked specs, rumor specs, and confirmed specs. I'll take them one by one. The confirmed specs first, and there are timestamps in the description below. Okay, so for the first confirmed specification is that the OnePlus 8T is going to come with a 120 Hz refresh rate. Yes, the display of the OnePlus 8T is going to have a refresh rate of 120 Hz, and also the battery is going to be a 4500 mAh battery. It's going to be made up of 2 cells. Each of them will have 2250 mAh, and together they form 4500 mAh. And for the first time, we'll be seeing 65 watts warp charging, which will charge your 4500 mAh battery from 0 to 58% in 15 minutes, and then from 0 to 100% in 39 minutes. It has also been confirmed that the OnePlus 8T is going to come with 8GB of RAM and higher. The base model is going to have 8GB of RAM, nothing less than 8GB of RAM. And also another confirmed spec is that the OnePlus 8T is going to come with a Snapdragon 865 chipset, or maybe 865 Plus, but we're not really sure, but it's either 865 or 865 Plus. And as I mentioned earlier, there is no OnePlus 8T Pro, but there could be a Plus or Ultra, maybe, I'm just saying. And yes, the OnePlus 8T is going to support 5G, and we'll get a limited edition OnePlus 8T. And now, as for the leaked specs, an Amazon listing leaked that the display of the OnePlus 8T is going to be a 6.55 inches display. It will have a refresh rate of 120 Hz, which was confirmed earlier. It's going to be a full HD plus AMOLED fluid display with a resolution of 2400 by 1080 pixels. The OnePlus 8T is going to have a flat screen display, no curves, and then bezels are going to be tinier. They are going to be smaller than before. An Amazon listing also leaked that this device would weigh about 188 grams, which is good. And then there's going to be a 256GB storage variant with 12GB of RAM. And also, the Amazon listing also leaked that the OnePlus 8T is going to have a quad camera setup. And then there are going to be 2 variants, or maybe more, but then the 2 variants we're sure of are the 8GB RAM variants with 128GB of storage, which will cost around $700, which is about 275,000 naira. And the second variant that we know of is the 12GB RAM variant, which has an internal storage of 256GB and will cost around $850, which is about 320,000 naira. If you're enjoying this video, give it a thumbs up and also share with your fellow OnePlus fans. If you want to get more news like this, subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon. Also, don't forget to tell that friend you shared this video with to subscribe to my channel. And also, if you like this format, let me know down in the comments. Thank you. And now let's go to the rumored specs. Okay, for the rumored specs, we're not really sure if this is going to happen, but then these are the rumors that we have. Okay, first thing, this is going to be the first domino style camera array on the OnePlus phone. The OnePlus 8T is going to have a domino camera style array like the one on the Samsung A71 and A51. It will have a 48 megapixel main camera which could support OIS, a 16 megapixel ultra wide angle camera, a 5 megapixel macro camera, and a 2 megapixel depth or monochrome sensing camera. It will have face detect autofocus, optical image stabilization, and it should be able to record 4K video at 60 frames per second. But then it's still a rumor, so we're not really sure. It's going to have a hole punch camera in the upper left corner of the phone, which will be a 16 or 32 megapixel selfie front facing camera. The main camera on the back is going to use either Sony's IMX586 sensor, which was used on the OnePlus 7T and OnePlus 8, or the Sony IMX689 sensor, which was used on the OnePlus 8 Pro. We're expecting it to be the IMX689 sensor, but there's also a possibility that it will be the Sony's IMX586 sensor. But then still, we're not sure until the device is announced on the 14th of October. The phone is going to have a screen to body ratio of 89%. The display is going to have a pixel density of 402 ppi, an aspect ratio of 20:9, and then the display will support HDR10 plus, and it will be protected by Gorilla Glass 6, but then it might be 7, but let's keep it at 6 because that's what the rumors are saying. There will be no headphone jack. It will have a bottom facing speaker. It will have a curved back glass, but then the display is not going to be a curved display. It's just the back that is going to have a curved glass, and then we'll have an optical fingerprint sensor, but I'm not sure if it's going to be wireless charging. Most signs are pointing to no wireless charging, but then if there is wireless charging, it could be at 30 watts. And then I mentioned earlier that the 5 devices coming out on the 14th of October from OnePlus, and on the OnePlus Node account there was hashtag coming soon. So maybe we should expect another OnePlus Node, or maybe 2. Okay, and the stuff that we are expecting, that we are basically almost very sure of, is that the OnePlus 8T is going to run on Oxygen OS 11, which is based on Android 11, which might be disappointing to some OnePlus Oxygen OS fans because it has a lot of big visual changes, borrowing some of the elements from Samsung's One UI. It will definitely be different from the vanilla Android UI OnePlus users are used to, but then since you're getting Android 11 out of the box, it's a big bonus in my opinion. And finally, water resistance is also to be expected. Like the predecessors, OnePlus will assure you that your phone has water resistance, but then you don't get an IP rating. So that's for you to take with a pinch of salt. If you're a OnePlus fan, like this video and share with a fellow OnePlus fan, and also tell that friend too to subscribe to my channel. Stay tuned to my channel to get information about the OnePlus 8T after it has been released on the 14th by subscribing and clicking on the bell icon. That's it, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.